Hello family, my name is Munya the Heavyweight. I'm so excited today to be hosting one of the most influential young businessmen based in South Africa, Cape Town. His name is Dexter. We only have some few minutes to dive into questions like how he can influence the youth positively who are just coming into business, or youth that are already in business but experiencing challenges and wanting to explore. So stay tuned. It is good to have you, Mr. Dexter, on this platform, The Heavyweight.
Thank you so much.
We have so many questions that we want to know. You have been in business for quite some time.
Yes.
And you have been very successful in the area of business as a young man. What is the secret to business?
Thank you so much for this opportunity to be with The Heavyweight, and I'm excited to be sharing some of the insights and the experience that I've gone through.
Thank you.
As you know, my business is primarily dealing with tourism. So I've got a company that I've been running with my wife. Now we are in our 4th year now. We launched the business in 2018.
2018.
Yes. And also it has been affected by 2 years of COVID. But anyway, so we've got 3 years that we've been operating that business. And we've seen quite a lot in terms of transformation, growth, employment opportunities, and also in terms of the monetary rewards for running the business.
So when it comes to the youth who wants to come into business, what advice can you give them? Because we have so many youth that are looking forward to step into the business sector. What can you advise them to do before they embark into the journey of business?
But there's a certain myth that I try to break always when I speak to a lot of young people, because they are so much in a rush. There's a difference between a hustle, self-employed, and a business. So a lot of people, especially young people, they assume that they are running a business when they are doing a hustle, which is still fairly good. But now for you to graduate from being a hustler to setting up a proper business, there is a learning process. There is a learning process. So a lot of people ask me, okay, so what do I do now since you are inspiring me to start a business? The secret is look around you.
Look around you.
Look around.
That is the secret. Talking about finances, because many youth, what they are scared of the most is what they call capital. And finances. Do you really believe that capital has an effect to somebody who wants to start a business, especially if they don't have somebody who they rely on in getting that kind of a capital?
No, I don't believe in that. So capital, when it comes to capital,
yes,
we call it a capital injection in a business. Now you are trying to leverage on something that is there already. You are trying to grow something that is already in motion. A business is not primarily started with capital. A business is an idea. People invest in ideas.
People invest in ideas. So the youth needs to know that what they need the most is the idea more than the capital.
Can you sell your idea? Are you able to sell what you want to do? Because for me to be able to invest in you, to buy, a lot of people, in fact, let me give you an example. I used to work in a company where a marketing manager was employed. So we wanted to create this product. He taught me something that they stayed with me for up until now. He said, if you have got a product that you want to launch or sell, put it out on social media as a design.
As a design,
right?
Product, yeah.
And create or open up sales. We call them pre-orders. So he said the amount of the product that you're going to actually produce will determine on the number of people that have already bought your idea. So in other words, you don't run to manufacture a product, but rather focus on pre-selling it. So now the number of tickets or other product that has been bought online will determine if you need to go and produce.
Wow. All right. You have been in Cape Town for quite some time.
Yes.
Are we looking forward to any events? Because there are so many people, youngsters, the youth, that are looking up to you. And they are waiting for an opportunity to learn from you.
Yes.
Do you have any platform or any set dates for any events that people can come in and learn from you when it comes to a business?
Definitely. We have got a very prolific speaker that is in the pipeline.
Yes.
So it's coming to be it's coming to Cape Town. So we're going to announce the dates.
So the dates will be announced.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason why we want to set up that platform, I've always had that platform to address the youth, but we are not doing it at a larger scale.
All right.
What is missing in the people that we regard or refer to as the youth is motivation.
Motivation.
So they are motivated wrongly when they see these hustlers in Joburg or maybe in Zimbabwe, these young guys that are making millions. They don't know the true story. So they are rushing to say, I want to drive the Lamborghini, I want to drive the Bentley, ignoring the basics. So when we invite this speaker, he's going to touch on the basics that we've always been talking about.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Dexter. It has been my pleasure hosting you on the Heavyweight. I'm looking forward to have more of these kind of engagements so that somebody watching us from across the globe of Africa will learn from you, because I believe that you have so much to pour out to the youth. It's just that we are waiting for that very moment where you host your first conference.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
I am a man that believe in showing the practical side
of business.
So maybe one of these days I'll also invite you to be able to be with me for a day in my business, and you'll see how I operate.
How you operate.
I can be able also to show you how I started without any money to where I am right now, and also I'm now leveraging on the best of the clients and the supplies that I have to also grow from there. So we shall.
That's interesting. Thank you so very much. You have heard it from Mr. Dexter. Something is coming up and you've got to be ready. If you have been dreaming of being in business, this is your season, this is your time, this is your opportunity. What you need to do is wait for the dates. As soon as they get announced, you're good to go. Thank you so very much and stay tuned.